All right.
Anyway, so
Let's start with welcome to episode. I don't know. I'm running out of ideas.
16, episode 16 probably.
Maybe we'll double check
Okay.
later.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about. Oh wait, before we start, we're the geeky ones, so I guess you know that. Jude here, along with Steven, so we're
We are a
hosting today's
podcast that
episode.
talks about general geek culture,
Yeah, we talk about wrestling, comics, video games, anime,
yeah,
cartoon,
and wrestling.
movies,
Yeah.
everything else geeky under the sun. We'll cover it. So our topics today, we'll talk about Mania weekend. So Mania weekend is next week, and we're kinda still surprised that it's already next week. Really weird stuff.
Yeah. Wait, can you hear
And
me?
yeah, I can.
Okay, good.
So that's good.
Yep.
Okay, so the next topic, the second half of our episode, would be talking about free-to-play games, battle royale games, and hero shooters. So we're gonna talk about some Apex Legends and Overwatch in
Yeah.
the second. So we're recording this, so if you miss this out, you can catch us on Buzzsprout. So we'll
Yep.
split this episode into two.
Hopefully, Buzzsprout,
Yeah,
Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Nasa
yeah, and
player.
then just three
Huh?
Apple Podcasts. Yeah, we have it on Apple Podcasts. So just in case you are on that platform,
There's
you can check it
and
out.
somehow we're on Player FM. We have to claim the account.
Yeah, we'll have to get that
Yeah. All
soon.
right. Let's
So
anyway. Shall we start with any updates? How have you been?
um so far, yeah, I've been playing Apex Legends for like a month and a half. So that's most of my gaming time.
Uh huh.
I finished I finished Spider-Man before I got into playing Apex. That was a
Okay.
good game. It was a great game. Uh, Best superhero game on the PS4 right now.
Would you say it's worth waiting for the Ultimate Edition?
Yeah, I guess the DLC is fine. Although I can see a lot of people no longer having to wait for DLC because the DLC is post-game content, post-story content for the most part.
Mapapagastos ka kasi eh.
Yeah, I mean, the amount you'll spend for the three DLC packs would be isn't that much, but if you're willing to wait for the full package, then it's pretty fine. I
Hmm.
understand that.
Okay.
And yeah, from gaming, one of the games that I've been waiting for is a really, really disappointing title. So
Which
I was
is
really sad.
what disappointing
That was
title?
Left Alive. For the PS4, it's set in the Front Mission universe, which is my one of my favorite game series of all time. If like Gundam is mecha anime, this one's mecha video game.
Okay.
So I was sad that it was 3,000 pesos, and I wasn't willing to spend it on a game that was reviewed really badly.
Okay. You, I,
Hell,
ju- I just realized how much money we're saving now. Now that we're not meeting up.
yeah. Well,
Kung klaro yung
yeah, we're
Discord, I think
actually
it work.
yeah. It's so far it's good.
Yeah, steady lang. Parang
It's
nag-telepono ka
way
lang.
it's kind of it's way better than some buzzy coffee bean.
Yeah, that's true. My gosh, that
Okay,
coffee bean.
so now let's go to how about you, Steven? What have you been doing for the past month and a half since we recorded?
I got a new job. It's a bit of a struggle, but it's a start. I'm
Woo.
adjusting. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So
Woo.
yun, just adjusting to a new job. Just adjusting to a new job. Ano pa ba? I booked an advance ticket for Avengers 4.
Oh, I booked mine too. So
Mine
we're
like is on
gonna be
premiere day.
watching
Mine's
like
on premiere day.
24.
24,
So
8 p.m. sa Mega Mall.
mine's
I'll
20.
add a link.
Yeah, mine's 24 7 p.m. I'll
Oh!
be I'll be watching on Directors Club. I got like 5 tickets,
Okay, nice.
and I paid those tickets on payday itself. So I was scrambling
Oh!
for cash
Oh
right
my
after.
god. Yun nga, no,
Woo.
payday's hard, man. Payday is hard.
but it's quite worth it since
Yeah.
I won't have to worry about paying the tickets a week before.
Yeah.
So since we already have them, so yeah, pretty
Nice.
lucky.
Wait lang,
So
let's
that's
add some
the
more images.
yeah go.
Yeah.
I'll check I'll check how we look right now. So yeah, so I'll just need a better mic
Yeah,
for
nawawala ka
this one.
lang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold
But
on.
would probably get a headset so it would
Yes, yes.
sound better.
Ano nga pala,
Might get
what kind of, wait lang let's add some pictures. No, something
there we go.
relevant. What are we talking about today? Wrestling, right?
Mania weekend. So
Mania
just put
weekend.
Lynch's face there and some Apex and an Apex Legends logo probably.
Alright.
So
Huh? G1 Supercard.
yeah, G1.
Alright, so let's organize ourselves. Let's do video
Okay.
games first. Video games.
Okay, so since we're starting with gaming, okay, so yeah, so I just recently updated our internet connection at home, so that's like the best thing that's happened. One of the best things that happened this year.
Converge pa rin.
Yep, I wish we had Converge here. I mean, we had coverage of that network, but so far it's been working, and I've been streaming for a few weeks now on our Geeky Ones Twitch, which you're listening into right now.
Yep.
So it works. And with that, I've been playing games. So I've been testing out some streams. I've played like more than 5 games probably.
Mm-hmm.
I tested out Final Fantasy 9 earlier this year, so that works. It shows that our Twitch is working really fine right now.
That's good.
Next one, where I tested out Nino Kuni 2. So for
Yeah.
my friend, so we played a bit of that nice RPG game. Now the game is with him right now, so I'm not gonna be playing it in a long while.
Oh. Although there was someone watching, right? There were 2 people watching besides myself
There
and
were
you.
like 7 people watching.
Yeah.
So
So
it was fun.
so I think we need to play Nino Kuni more, I think. If ever.
Probably now I need my own copy of that. But
Yeah.
first, I might probably get a headset, a nice
Yeah.
one with a good mic.
That's
Clear
very
mic. So,
important, yeah.
yeah, since I'm playing Apex Legends. So yeah, one of the games that I've been streaming was Apex Legends, and it was
Oh,
quite fun streaming
What you're
it.
saying now is much clearer than earlier. What are you doing? You putting the mic near your mouth?
Yeah, I'm putting it near my mouth, so
Oh, that makes
way
that
better.
makes more
So
sense. Yeah.
yeah, so I've been streaming Apex Legends, and that was really really fun.
Mm-hmm.
So although I only won like one game
Yeah.
out of like the 3.5 hours I've streamed, it's quite worth streaming. It's fun.
Okay. What else?
Okay. Now about streaming and about free to play games. So I've been playing Apex Legends for almost 2 months now, and it's been I could say it's my favorite game of the year so
Okay.
far. It's a game of the year contender. Yes, a
Mhm.
multiplayer free to play game being game of the year contender. Who knew, right?
That's
And it's a battle royale game.
yeah. Oh, look at that. The
I mean-
man.
Yeah, I mean
I
at
like
one
it.
point Overwatch was considered for game of the year, right? I think
Yeah.
it was in some circles.
I think so.
Yeah. So I guess Apex Legends is kind of like that, same impact as games like Overwatch.
Wait a minute.
Fortnite,
EA made
PUBG.
Apex Legends?
Yeah, EA.
Ew. Ew. No.
Wait.
No.
Wait,
It's so
EA
gross.
Wait, EA published it. They were
Ah.
involved in its development. It was made by Respawn Entertainment,
Which
which
is
made Titanfall 1 and 2.
a division of EA.
Which just became a division of EA after Titanfall 2 was released. Okay,
Okay. Going back.
let's do some background on that. So what happened was, before Apex Legends, there was Titanfall 2,
Mm-hmm.
and that was perhaps one of my favorite FPS games on the current generation, and it's a great mecha FPS game. It's fast, gameplay is good, mechs are fun to use. But the problem was it was released on a really, really bad schedule.
Mm.
So let's recap. So during the week of its launch,
Yeah.
before it was launched, Battlefield 1 was being released.
Mm.
The week after, it was Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Okay. Hold on. Just keep talking. I'm gonna talk to someone.
Yeah.
Okay, just keep
So
explaining.
yeah, so the problem was, having Titanfall 2 released in between Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare was pretty much the worst thing that could happen to to Titanfall 2. So bad sales happened, low player counts emerged, not many people got to enjoy the game in the first place. So it took a while. It took like 2017, 2018 for more people to appreciate the game. But in the end, Titanfall 2 remains a well-loved game to this day, even with Apex Legends, especially with Apex Legends. Titanfall 2 just got a resurgence in popularity right now. So
Mm-hmm.
that's really the best thing. So, Steven, are you back?
I'm back. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, about Titanfall 2, it's a really good game. You can still play it right now. There's a good player base, although it's not as big as Apex. It just got let's just say it just got resurrected thanks to Apex Legends.
Okay.
So the reason why Apex Legends was made is because, EA really screwed up Titanfall 2 and
Mm-hmm.
Respawn Entertainment. So Respawn just got really pissed on what EA did to them.
So they did a free to play.
So yeah, they developed a battle royale game
Uh
instead of developing Titanfall 3. Although a lot
huh.
of people were disappointed with that, but
Okay.
they really developed the game as early as 2017. So this game has been in development for like a year and a half already. So this game was released with a lot of development time invested on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the game felt really polished upon start.
Yeah.
Few crashes, few glitches here and there, but you can't avoid that.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, Apex Legends was EA's apology to Respawn. So like, we're sorry, make whatever you want, and release it however you want. So although I can say the microtransactions in the game are pretty expensive, but it's a free to play game, so I understand why they have to rake in cash for that in that aspect.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so now season 1 of Apex Legends has just released, so you can get the battle pass.
Mm-hmm. But what exactly is this season 1 thing? What is that?
Well, you get a battle pass which gives you like a lot of cosmetic rewards. So like banners, weapon skins,
So
character
it's
skins.
basically like what Overwatch does with their skins.
Yeah, like what Overwatch and Fortnite does with their skins as well.
Okay, that explains it.
So I got my battle pass. So there's 100 levels of leveling up. I'm like at level 9 probably. So I
Uh-huh.
have quite a lot to grind for. It's 3 months. So and also they introduced a new character. So there are 9 characters in the game total right now. So and with number 10 on the way quite soon, although not announced yet.
Grabe no, everyone's following Team Fortress talaga or Overwatch.
Well, Team Fortress, we have Team Fortress to thank for team-based, character-based shooters,
That's true.
and it's still really going strong right now.
Mm-hmm.
Really great game. I should be playing it I should be playing it more on my laptop since I have it there. So yeah, let's go back to Apex Legends. So uh, are you opening something?
No, there's paper. I was gonna throw it.
Anyway, so about Apex Legends, let's talk about the characters. So there are currently 9 characters,
Uh-huh.
and I think how many does Overwatch have? Like I think they reached 30.
26, I think. Wait lang, I'm not sure what level Baptiste's hero.
I think I saw the
Hero.
announcement that Baptiste is number 30.
Is he hero 27?
No, he's hero 30.
Ah, he's hero 30 nga. Okay. Wow.
Oh my.
In 3
Oh my god,
years, they have 30 heroes.
that's quite an achievement. So
Yeah,
yeah, although Apex Legends only has 9 so far, with probably with number 10 within the next few months,
probably.
the characters really have their own distinct charm. So I guess I think Steven, if you play some Apex Legends, you might be familiar with some of their abilities, as you know, there are some similarities with Overwatch.
Yeah.
So like, let's break them down. So I think I like to start with what people consider to be the worst legend in Apex Legends, which is
Mhm.
Caustic.
Who's Caustic?
He's the toxic trapper. So he's like his backstory. He was a doctor who experimented on all those poison gas experiments.
Uh-huh.
So his abilities are he can set up toxic traps. So he's a really big pain indoors. So when you hit the toxic trap, toxic gas comes out, and you get damaged, and you get slowed down, and your vision just gets screwed up after.
Mm-hmm.
And then his ability, his super ability, his ultimate ability is a gas grenade. So he can throw that same gas in grenade form, which is really awful.
Mm-hmm.
But many people consider him to be the worst one because he has a large hitbox, so he's pretty easy to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And his abilities don't really extend too much on big open battles. You really have to be defensive if you play as him. So yeah. Next one is Mirage.
Yeah.
So Mirage and Caustic are the first two unlockable guys. First two guys that you can buy.
Mm-hmm.
So in the game you start off with 6, and you now have the option to buy 3 guys.
3 guys. Okay.
Yeah, so you can buy either one of them first. So Mirage is the first guy I bought. So I guess who was his voice actor? You said it, Robin Craig Smith.
Roger Craig Smith, I think. Oh, wait.
Roger Craig Smith, yeah.
Is it
So yeah,
him?
you guessed it. Yeah, you guessed it right.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog. What the heck?
Yeah, so
Sonic the
Mirage is-
Hedgehog is a poison guy?
no, he's the illusion guy, Mirage.
Okay. Alright.
So Mirage is that cocky, kind of narcissistic character. Although he's one of the most fun characters in the game in terms of his dialogue and just his overall disposition. Although his abilities are really quite interesting. So his first ability is he can send a decoy of himself, a hologram decoy.
Okay.
I've caught a few. I've deceived a few players with it. So yeah, it kind of works. Although expert players would just know if it's a decoy or not. So that's really weird. And his ultimate ability is perhaps the worst ultimate ability in the game right now. A lot of people are just crapping on it right now.
Mm-hmm.
So his ultimate ability is that he turns invisible. He leaves a circle of decoys around, and he has like a few seconds to escape.
Nice.
And the useless part of that is his decoys just stand there in a circle. Like I wish they could just run in front, run anywhere. So that's why a lot of people see his ultimate as a useless skill. Even I don't use it. I rarely use it. I use it like
Wait,
3 times.
medyo nagkakat ka.
Oh, sorry. Probably because of the connection, maybe.
Yeah. Sabi
Okay.
na dapat nag-converge ka eh. Anyway, I keep on plugging it. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah. So yeah, Mirage is maybe may not have the best abilities, but he's my second favorite to use. I've had like 60 kills with him, so yeah, I've been using him quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Next one, let's see, Gibraltar. So Gibraltar is the largest guy in the game. He's the Pacific Islander. Do you know Maui from Moana?
Yeah. So it's The Rock as an EA character, essentially.
Yep. Probably, yeah, most likely.
Okay.
If you were an EA character, you would have been Makoa Gibraltar.
Oh my gosh.
So his abilities are really defensive. So he has a gun shield. So if you aim, you automatically have a shield.
Mm-hmm.
comes in handy at times, especially indoors. His main ability is the shield dome. You know, he throws out a shield dome.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a character in Overwatch that throws a shield in front.
Yeah. Sino ba? Throws a shield in front. Because
Forgot.
Brigitte has the shield she uses as a carry on. I'll be your shield, and then
I think that's the one. That's the one.
Orisa the robot has a shield,
Yeah, that one, yeah.
and then
Quite like
Symmetra.
that.
I think Symmetra as well has a shield.
Yeah, but the difference with Gibraltar shield is that you can from it.
Mm-hmm.
No, nothing comes in or out of the shield.
Okay. Nice.
But that shield is really handy because his ultimate is an artillery strike,
Mm.
which really kills a lot, which can kill a good number of players in an area.
Mm-hmm.
You know, despite being a defensive character, he can throw that ultimate satellite strike on your squad. So really dangerous opponent to have.
Mm-hmm.
But he's really easy to hit. You know, being 6'4", yeah, I really make it a point to shoot a Gibraltar first if there's a squad with him.
Okay.
Next one is Pathfinder, the lovable robot. You know, the kind of looks like Chappie. If you're people call him Chappie at
Chappie.
times.
So he's basically like what's that robot from Overwatch? For guy's name. Robot from Overwatch. Bastion.
Bastion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although one thing about him, he's like Chappie plus Spider-Man. You know, he has a grappling hook that can allow him to swing anywhere.
Grabe naman.
Yeah, and then he can also hook in enemies like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. So
he's a combination of
it's-
a bunch of characters. So
Yeah,
we are
he's
at
a really-
what character now?
Pathfinder.
Number.
So he's
Because it's
4.
This might run long.
number 4 out of 9. Okay, let's
Okay.
do it quick. So Pathfinder is a really high skill level character because even I can't use him properly. You know, it
Mhm.
takes a while to master his grappling hook. You have to be really good at aiming a grappling hook.
Mm-hmm.
And also, he can also scan areas in the map. He can scan for the next circle in the map using some beacon towers that only a Pathfinder can access.
Okay.
And then, you know, his ultimate ability is he creates a zip line.
Ah.
And I've encountered teammates who use that really, really well. Taking us to spots where we can't usually go to. So
So
really
kind of like Widowmaker.
yeah, a bit on that.
With the whole access
next
to the
one-
other things. Alright, keep going.
Yeah, next one is Octane. So the newest character in Apex Legends, and one of my new favorites in the game is Octane. So Octane because he's Octavio Silva, and you know he runs really, really, really fast.
Okay. So like Tracer. The fastest in the game.
Kinda.
Okay.
So yeah, fastest in the game so far. So his passive ability is he can heal over time. So one of the things that we were worried about is what if he can heal fast, you know, and it would defeat the purpose of Battle Royale games.
Yeah.
But you know, his healing time is slow enough to be well balanced in the game, so you can still kill him despite him healing up. So it won't be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Now his normal ability, which is the one that allows him to go fast, is he stabs himself with a stim needle, a stim pack.
Oh my
he goes
gosh.
faster.
Wait, he drugs himself? To...
Yeah, and he's Mexican and he's Latino, right?
What
Weirdest
the hell are they
racist stereotype.
thinking? That's such a stereotype.
Anyways.
Anyway, yeah.
So
keep going.
anyway, in exchange for stabbing himself, he loses like 30% of his health just to go
Okay.
faster. That's why he has the healing ability.
That's so weird.
Although it's one of the best abilities in the game because it allows you to escape or attack.
Okay.
And then his ultimate ability is he launches a jump pad, so which is basically like a trampoline on the ground.
Yeah.
And it allows you to go up buildings or cover huge distances or even set up ambushes, which is I've used it quite a number of times and it's really, really fun.
Mm.
So yeah, despite the weirdness of his character, I really enjoy using him. He's really a well-rounded character, one of the best ones,
Okay.
in my opinion. Now, next one is Bangalore. So, Bangalore is the generic soldier character.
Mm-hmm.
People compare him to like Soldier 76, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So she is the generic soldier character. Her ability is when she gets spotted, she can run faster.
Okay.
So the amount of speed that she gains is the same as Octane. So she's also one of the fastest characters in the game as well.
Sounds like a redundant skill, though, doesn't it?
No, but hers works when she's being aimed at. So it's a different way of activating it.
Okay.
It's way more effective when you're aggressive or when you're in a big gunfight.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I've tried. Really enjoyable. Her active ability, her primary ability is to set up smoke grenades.
Mm-hmm.
She can cover smoke grenades in one area, which is good for defense or escaping.
Mm-hmm.
So, example, I have to revive a teammate. I'll just pop a smoke. So, and
Pop a smoke.
revive a teammate. So I've
Okay.
also used it to cover myself when I was getting some weapons and ammo.
Uh-huh.
Really, really effective. And her ultimate ability is she can send in an artillery strike.
Cool.
So she can
Wait,
the
so
artillery
isn't that sounds like Farah from Overwatch with the
Yeah,
aerial
okay.
missile strike?
Yeah, her artillery strike doesn't really damage too much, but it really causes opponents to slow down or
Okay.
escape. It's a really strategic ability that I
Okay.
should use more often. Okay, two more characters. So next is Lifeline.
Uh-huh.
So her name is pretty obvious. I guess you know what she does.
Mercy, the mercy of the game.
So her passive ability is she can heal faster than any other character in the game.
That's Mercy. Mercy or
And then-
Moira.
Her primary ability is she can send in a health drone to heal opponents or enemies. So anyone can use it if he wants it.
That's like a combination of it's like a safe, like a healthy version of May's like snowstorm thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
cool.
but her ultimate ability is quite useful and quite dangerous to use.
Yeah.
So it's the care package.
Care package?
So she can, she can call in a package which carries like ammo and ammo shields and scopes
Mm-hmm.
for her teammates or even yours.
Okay.
The drawback there is that enemies can know that you're dropping a package because it's marked on the ground.
Oh.
So it's a double-edged sword. Although I use it quite a number of times when no one's around. Although I've had like 2 games a few days ago where our Lifeline teammate just sent in a package and everyone just shot us up. Really sad.
That's sad.
But yeah, she's my favorite character to use. I have had the best results with her. Like most wins with that character.
Talaga.
Really great character. Yeah, top tier. So the last one is the most popular character for Apex Legends so far. Most used character.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Wraith.
Who?
So Wraith is a ninja like character probably. So her passive ability is that she has voices, like voices in her head. She's like mentally experimented on, so she has multiple personalities talking to her in
So
a lot
it's
of
like Crazy Jane from Doom Patrol.
yeah. So one thing that
Like
one thing
multiple
that
power,
happens
like
is that
like her powers change depending on the personality.
no.
No. Okay.
Her voices in her head help her know that there are enemies, traps around her.
Mm-hmm.
So if she's being aimed at, a voice in her head would tell her that she's being aimed at, and you can tell your teammates, "Oh, I'm being aimed at, guys. Careful. There's an enemy nearby."
Okay.
Okay, her primary ability is she can go to the void and kind of turn invisible and run around.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a good escape tactic.
Like Sombra's power, the invisibility thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Okay.
the drawback is that you can't see enemies when you're invisible because you're in like an alternate reality.
Okay.
You're like in a parallel universe of that area.
Cool. Keep going.
But her best ability is the portal, which she can set a portal, a starting and end point for a portal. So it's an escape strategy or a way to enter a battle.
Sounds like a combination of Sombra and a bunch of other characters. They just blend everyone,
Yeah,
no?
it's
Oh,
it's really a lot of the battle royale games.
they just follow the
Yeah,
same
are
format.
derivative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's no problem for me because all of them have their own charms and fun. They have their own nice backstories. Even Overwatch has a lot of backstory, which is really
Yeah.
nice.
Because I
I
feel like
really
that was
appreciate
I
that.
feel like that wasn't the intention at first.
Yeah, but adding backstory makes players care for these characters more, which is
Yeah.
nice. Oh, I forgot to mention one more character. Oh my god, I almost
Sino?
forgot to mention him.
Sino?
Bloodhound.
Okay, who's
So
he?
Bloodhound is a tracker. So his passive ability, he can track he can track an enemy who has been there for like at least a minute. So he can know if an enemy's been there or not.
Mm-hmm.
So he can chase an enemy just by using Bloodhound. And his active ability, he can scan an area so you can know if an enemy's nearby.
Mm-hmm.
But the drawback there is that people would know you're scanning because his orange light, when he scans,
Yeah.
can be seen by everyone.
That's stupid. They're kind of weird, but okay, I get it. But even if
But
he's
it's
strong, may
really good for
disadvantage pa din.
yeah, it's really good for close range fights. And if you want to enter a house but you're scared if there's an enemy,
Mm-hmm.
really effective. Okay,
Mhm.
his ultimate ability is he can track. He can trace like the fresh tracks of your enemy
Mm-hmm.
in red. He'll mark enemies in red and even the tracks in red and chase them.
Okay. All right.
So
So
yeah,
what?
it's really effective. And yeah, Bloodhound's really popular too. I always like a teammate who's a Bloodhound because we know we can track enemies with him. So
Mhm.
that's it. That's basically it for
Apex Legends.
the characters in Apex Legends. One thing that's nice about Apex Legends is that voice chat is optional. So they have a ping system, which is really useful.
Mm-hmm.
So when you ping system is like example, I like to go to a location, I'll just mark it, ping. Okay, I think we should go there. Yeah, it's a nice place.
Nice.
And example, if there's a weapon armor that you want your teammates to pick up or you want your teammates to know that it's there, you ping it. You just press R1. Hey, okay. Body shield is here if you need it. So need a gun? Oh, here. Yeah. And then
That's
you
it?
can point that for different items. So if there's an enemy, you can double tap. Oh, enemies here on this area.
Okay.
And there's even this favorite. My favorite thing is like somebody's been here. Command.
Uh-huh.
Like example. Oh, I think some people have been here. So yeah, it's really useful. So
What some
one
people
thing
have
that
been
makes
here. Okay, gets.
yeah,
All right.
one thing that makes Apex Legends so good is that they made communication really easy
Uh-huh.
for mic users and non-mic users alike. So anyone can play the game.
All right.
And that's not even counting the map, which is like a bunch of FPS levels bunched together in one big map.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really a diverse game. It's really a fun game. So yeah, I really had fun with it so far. It's a great FPS game. I've played with friends. I've played with randoms. So I've had numerous great experiences with it. Some people say that games like Overwatch, games like PUBG, games like Fortnite, Battle Royale games have no story. But in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion, the story in these games, in multiplayer games, are the stories that you make yourself.
Well, no, Overwatch has its own full lore
Yeah, I know
with the
Overwatch has
Omnic
its own
War.
backstory.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Omnic
see?
War.
But for Battle Royale games, the story is the game itself, what you're playing right now. So I've had numerous fun moments and memories with my teammates. So like, my friend just fell off the map at one game. So I had to
Mhm.
revive. I had to
Aw.
rush to revive and enemies discovered me and we were able to escape that. So some of those interesting stories happen. So yeah, that's why I've gained to like multiplayer games. So I think I'll be playing Overwatch for the rest of the year and see what happens. See if how it improves, see if it improves,
Mm-hmm.
and see if the new heroes are fun to play with.
Mm.
So yeah, let's go to Overwatch. So now on your end, Steven, you've been playing Overwatch for quite a while now.
I'd say mga 2 years. 2 years, around two
Yeah, I
years
mean,
now.
It's gonna reach its 3rd anniversary. It's still
very
really going
soon.
strong.
Very. Like, I don't.
It's still going
I don't.
strong.
I think so. Yeah, we're at 30 heroes now. So I
Yeah,
can't. I
see?
can't. I can't even list them down anymore because that's gonna take so much time. Basta
Yeah,
yun,
but
mahaba na.
all of the heroes have their own lore and now even have their own cosplay. At least one, yeah, right? Everyone has
Almost
their own cosplay right now.
each of the 30 characters, we're gonna get the Bastion for sure. I mean, not Bastion. We're bound to get a cosplay of Baptiste soon. Feeling ko meron
Yeah,
na eh.
so-
We just haven't seen it.
I mean, Apex Legends is just catching up on the cosplay game, but Overwatch has had it for like almost 2.5 years now.
Yeah.
Really successful.
Yep.
But yeah, what I like about Overwatch is that it really developed its community.
Yeah.
So many guys, so many players, and it even has its own pro league right now, which is going strong, I guess.
I haven't really followed Overwatch recently, but I noticed there's a bad pattern of people retiring early.
Oh, sad.
No, because I think the problem with Overwatch League is that there's no players union.
Oh, so
That's a big
there-
problem. The lack of a players
guess
union doesn't help.
it's a classic esports problem where players don't get what they're supposed to earn.
I mean, they earn good money, but the problem is
they're not.
they're
It's
not being
balanced.
they're not
It's-
being treated well.
Yeah,
I mean, okay, they get nice homes and nice places to stay and live. But when you don't have
But
a
yeah, but-
players union handling, conditions like why are so many players retiring early? For the past year, I've counted maybe 5 players who've retired early.
Yeah, I've read like an article recently when I was researching Overwatch.
Yeah.
Really, really weird.
Diba?
Really,
Very weird.
But I think it comes down to the harsh conditions that they're training. Pro players train excessive hours, even way more than some athletes do sometimes.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that's one reason they're retiring, and they want to escape that. They want to escape that. They want to escape their pro contracts, I guess.
No, I think in general, I think the culture is too toxic for Overwatch. It
Yeah, I think-
gets draining for the pros in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, you might have a different stand on it, but it's in a really bad spot
Yeah.
for me.
But I guess it's the burnout is really intense for Overwatch right now. So I think they should really fix this one because the Overwatch League has a lot of potential to grow even more.
True, because like in the US, I don't think there's any like esport league that has hit this big. ABC
See?
prime time. Nobody just gets
See?
prime time airing on ABC.
Come on, primetime esports, it rarely happens.
Unless you're in
Unless
Korea.
Yeah, unless you're in Korea watching some StarCraft and WarCraft.
Yeah.
During that time, See?
Right? Right.
I mean, Overwatch has been a phenomenon, and it launched the hero shooter genre.
No,
I mean, it
Battle
wasn't
Fortress.
the first one.
Team Fortress did. Team Fortress for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it helped made hero shooters popular.
Yep.
To the point that there are more hero shooters now more than ever. So I'm playing Paladins also. So
See?
kind of like Overwatch,
Yeah.
but free to play and most likely not. Well, really, it's solid, but it's not as smooth as Overwatch. But it's still an enjoyable game, free to play. I really enjoy that. So yeah, Overwatch. So I guess before I discovered Apex Legends and games like Overwatch, I wasn't really a multiplayer kind of guy.
Yeah.
Were you a multiplayer kind of guy before?
Not
Steven?
really. I've always played more
Single player stuff.
yeah, The Sims, man. The Sims. That was so much fun.
See? So yeah, for the most part, me and Steven aren't really multiplayer guys, but when we went out on a limb and tried out Overwatch and Apex, and look, we kind of understand why people like online games now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really fun. There's a community aspect. There's the random messy shit that can happen in a game. So much fun. I mean, really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think to end this, one thing worth noting is that we've been playing Gundam Battle Operation 2 as well.
All right.
So
How was it?
it's a
How
free
is
to
it
play
for
Gundam
you?
game. I enjoy it. It's a squad based game. It's really it's really challenging at times.
Yeah.
I got my ass kicked last night when I was.
I
So you
I
know,
think I think the thing with the game is that your only competition is what, China and Hong Kong and Japan essentially. So
Japan.
like you're facing the best of the best because that's the only thing they play. I guess I'm not sure.
I
That'll
mean,
be
yeah. I mean, it's the Asian server, and Gundam is in Asia, so yeah.
yeah.
I guess
I've gotten
I'm
my ass
screwed for
whooped
the
several
get-go.
times now.
Yeah, I mean, especially those guys who are really good at close range mobile suits.
Oh my gosh.
You know one. There was this game last night where I just got my ass kicked the same way, same exact way.
I
Like,
found a clip. I have a clip of that.
okay, he sends like you can yeah, I guess guys you can see the clip on Twitch how I got my ass kicked,
Yeah.
but it's really nice. The guy just throws us.
It was really nice to see my ass get kicked. What the fudge?
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, keep going.
The technique was really good. He throws a stun bomb at me,
Uh-huh.
charges into me, knocks me down, keeps on slashing until I'm gone. That's basically it.
Ah. Okay.
And you know, I learned to use the Gundam more, so
Mhm.
I just keep using the Gundam since I got it from a lottery. Really a great mobile suit to start with.
You
I was lucky enough to
man.
start with. I think there's an update right now. So I think Steven, if you download the update, you get like 4 new mobile suits.
Okay.
There's a GM sniper, a Dom, and a Goof, and a Knack guy.
No, I'm not
I'd
familiar. I'm only
recommend
familiar with the Dom.
I recommend you use the Dom or the GM sniper.
Okay.
Really great mobile suits.
All right.
So yeah, anyway, so guys, yeah. We've had a great experience of free to play, you know, for guys who play single player games for majority of our lives. We rarely play games outside like Dota, Call of Duty before, you know, multiplayer games are, you know, having quite an interesting adventure for us this
Mhm.
year, even last previous year. So yeah, I guess we can end this gaming segment. So
Yep.
we'll be continuing with our Mania weekend episode. So I
Let's
guess
continue. Let's
I'm
just
just doing
continue.
I'm just
A
doing this
little gap.
transition so we can.
Actually, I think
just
we can
keep
do one
recording.
episode. I think we can just do one episode. We're only 1 hour in. I think kaya naman. We have a 3 hour limit, so I think kaya naman. Just kaya. No
Yeah,
need, no need to rush.
are we on an hour right now?
On 1 hour na,
Okay.
roughly.
So yeah,
Keep
yeah,
going.
so that's our gaming thing. It's a bit messy, but yeah, Apex Legends and Overwatch are two of our favorite games of this generation. May be the same opinion until if the console generation ends right now or ends
Yeah.
in a few years.
Mm-hmm.
So, Steven, do you think Apex Legends has potential to be game of the year?
No, we'll see. I haven't tried. I can't really judge. I can't really tell.
Well, you know, there's the Resident Evil 2 remake, there's Days
Yeah.
Gone appearing this year, there's Rage 2.
It's only March. Let's give it time.
Yeah, but I think it's a good contender for top 10, top 5
Okay.
at this point. So I hope it improves even more. A lot of streamers are playing it. If a lot of Twitch streamers are really good, and I followed a few Facebook streamers as well, especially the
Yeah.
ones who play on PS4, and I really enjoy the sense of community that this game brought in. The same way that Overwatch gave a community of players right now.
Mhm.
So yeah, I guess we can officially end this part. So this is our gaming part. So yeah, free to play multiplayer games have been really fun. Hero shooters, battle royale. So you know, you can talk to us about games like, you know, PUBG, Fortnite, even the new Battlefield Firestorm. Yeah,
I think
let's
that
have
might
a
take
discussion about
that
battle
might take
royale
an
soon.
entire. I think that might take a sit down episode. I don't think we can do it online.
Yeah, that might take another big episode with a few guests. So I
All
guess
right.
with that, let's
Move
we
on
can
to
move
wrestling.
on to our Mania weekend.
Wrestling.